We completed first unit. Second unit, stacks and queues. Stacks and queues. First of all, stack. A stack is a linear data structure in which insertion and deletions of elements are takes place at one end, called top. Once again, a stack is a linear data structure. Hope you know a linear and non-linear data structure in first unit itself. Linear data structures are arrays, stacks, queues, list or linked list. Non-linear data structures are trees and graphs. Okay, these are the some of the units in our data structure subject, stacks and queues. Okay, once again, stack is a linear data structure in which insertion and deletion of elements in a stacks can be takes place at one end, that is called top end, that is also called as top of the stack. A stack is a recursive data structure having a pointer to its top element. See, the top element always shows that the number of elements present in the stack. Stacks are sometimes called last in first out data structure. That is nothing but LIFO, last in first out data structure. I mean, the last element which is inserted into the stack is first deleted from the stack, right? We can also call it as a philo, first out the element last inserted, right? Instead of that, we can frequently called it as a LIFO data structure, that is last in first out data structure. That means the last element which is inserted into the stack is first deleted from the stack. Here some of the applications of the stack are recursion, expression, evaluation and conversion. In recursion, we have to use a stack, and expression, evaluation and conversion means for the purpose of converting expressions from one into another, and while evaluating the expressions also we can use a stack. And parsing means which is comes in CD, browsers, editors, tree traversals. See, all these are the applications of stack. Here in all these places we have to use stack. Okay, some of the examples of stack are here: some stack of coins, a stack of books, stack of towels, stack of plates, right? A stack of box, see, and a stack of shirts. That means you have to observe railway shunting system is also one of the example of a stack. That means the last train which is reached to the station and left from the station first. The best and well-known example of stack is ladies' bangles. See, the bangle which is last wear to the hand of a lady is first removed from the hand. While wearing the bangles to the hand of a lady, the last bangle which is wear to that hand is removed from the hand first. That is nothing but last in first out. Okay, hope you understand my point. Here suppose we have to put the plates on one by one and one by one like that. So the last plate which is placed is first removed from the that, okay, like that. So we cannot take that plate from bottom. Okay, so these are the best examples of stack. Here we see books, plates, stack of shirts, iron shirts are there here some. So while you placing the shirt one by one on the top of one and one like that, while we take the shirts from the top only. So one more best example is we have to place CDs. I mean CDs or DVDs on the round circle, right? Whatever the CD which you place on the CD stand or a DVD stand, or remove the CD first. Okay, the last CD is placed into the stand is first removed from the stand. Okay, that is example of stack. One more time, a stack is a linear data structure, mean sequential, mean which follows some order. Linear data structure means, okay, in stack the insertion and deletion of elements are takes place at one end, mean it contains only one end. That end is used for insertion as well as deletion of elements. The name of the end is called top of the stack, okay, which is used to for both insertion and deletion. Okay, this is also called as last in first out system. Last in first out system. Why we call it as last in first out system means the elements which are inserted into the stack is first removed from the stack. That's why we call it as LIFO system. Okay. Here then what are the operations of stack, or function possible operations of a stack are, there are various operations which can be performed on stack. See here, you observe the diagram here. 1 2 3 4 4 boxes are there. On the top only either we can push or pop. Here we call it as push is used to insert an element into the stack, and pop is used to delete an element from the stack. Okay, push means insertion of element into the stack. Pop means deletion of an element from the stack. Here only one end, I mean the other end is closed and one end is opened, like a drum. Suppose if you have a water drum, it is opened in one end and the other end is closed. So if you want to take water from the drum, and if you want to push water to the drum, both are possible at one end only, right? Like here, if you want to insert an element into the stack or deleted an element from the stack, both are possible by only one end. That is called top end. Here we have the possible operations are, first one, push, adding an element onto the stack. So this is a function. Push is a function which is used to insert an element into the stack. Once again, push is a function, operation or function which is used to insert an element into the stack. Here you observe here 23 and 93. Default the stack contains 23 and 93 elements. You have to push one more element which is 10. So 23, 93, on the top of 93 we have to place 10. So first element is 23, the next element is 93, and again we have to apply a function which is called push. I mean insert a new element into the stack. The new element is 10 and initially the top is at 93 before inserting 10. Now the top position is changed from 93 to 10 because now the stack contains 3 elements. Okay, initially we have 2 elements, 23 and 93. One more time, top always shows the last element in the stack. Now after completion of inserting a new element 10, the top position is changed from 93 to 10. So now the stack contains 3 elements. Okay. Possible operations are push, pop, right? Next, push is a function which is used to insert an element into the stack. See here, pop is a function which is used to delete an element from the stack. Okay, pop is used to delete an element from the stack. Here the stack contains initially 23, 93 and 12. Let us suppose the stack contains 3 elements which are 23, 93 and 12. Now our operation is pop. That means we have to delete one element from the stack. See, always the top element is deleted from the stack. So 12 is deleted from the stack. Now the stack contains 23 and 93 and the top represent at 93. Okay, it is not possible to delete 93 directly or 23 directly because there is only one end. For insertion as well as deletion. So you have to delete one by one only. So that's why this is called last in first out data structure. Here the last element which is placed into the stack is 12, right? So first element inserted into the stack is 23, second element inserted into the stack is 93, third element inserted into the stack is 12. Third element means last element or some element. So I am going to stop the push function here. Now if I want to apply a pop function, pop operation, what is the last element to be placed here? 12. So the last element which is placed into the stack is, while you apply the pop operation, deleted first. Okay, so 12 is deleted from the stack. Next, peek. What is the function peek? See, look all the elements of the stack without removing them. So, or simply we have to display all the elements of the stack. Okay, one more time. This is a pop function. Pop function is used to delete or remove an element from the stack. See, initially the stack contains 3 elements. While if you are applying a pop function, pop operation, the last element is deleted from the stack automatically. That means the last element or top element of the stack is 12. So 12 is deleted from the stack, and the top position is decremented by 1, and which is placed at 93. Okay. Next, how the stack grows. So here you have to see an example of how you insert and delete an element into the stack. See, first initially scenario 1, stack is empty. Now you feel it a stack is an empty stack. So while you take it an empty stack, the top value you have to take either 0 or -1. If you are take -1, the stack will start with 0. If you can take top is equal to 0, it start with 1. See here, the stack is called empty if it does not contain any elements inside it. What is meant by empty? Means which contains no elements, or simply empty stack means the stack does not contains any element, right? All this stage the value of the variable top is -1, or simply initially the top value is equal to -1, that represent the stack is empty. That represent stack is empty. Some of the tutorials may take top is equal to 0 also. So whenever you have to take top is equal to 0, the stack value start with 1. The stack is start with a 1. If you can take top value -1, the stack start with a 0. So there is no problem. You have to take initial value of top, either it is -1 or 0. So if you can take top is -1, empty stack is -1, then stack start with 0. If empty stack top is equal to 0, stack start with 1. There is no problem, right? So it is better to take top always with a -1. Okay, there is no problem with the top is equal to 0 also, but here our example or most of the examples of the tutorials says -1 or -1. So initially top is equal to -1, that represent empty stack, or stack is empty. Here stack is not empty. Stack is not empty. See here, suppose here first while inserting top is equal to inserting 9, top value is incremented by 1. See, value of the top will get incremented by 1 every time when we add an element into the stack. See, while inserting a new element into the stack, the top value is incremented by 1. In the following stack, after adding first element, the top is equal to 2. See, first initially top is equal to -1. So I am going to insert 9. I am going to insert 9, first element. So top value is always, while inserting a new element into the stack, you are always increment top value by 1. So initially top value is what? -1. So -1 plus 1 is equal to 0. -1 plus 1 is 0. So first you have to insert element 9 into the stack. Top value is 0. Then again I am going to insert one more value, which is 7. So at present top value is 0. Then after inserting the 7, the top value is incremented by 1. I mean 0 plus 1, 1. Again I am going to insert the value 10, right? The top value now is 1, and again we have to increment the top value by 1. 1 plus 1, which is 2. So now top contains 2. See, always top value now 2. If the top value always shows the number of elements present in the stack, I mean top is equal to 2 means the stack contains 3 elements. Top is equal to 4 means the stack contains 5 elements. I mean one more than top value, because the top start with a 0. So if a of 9 means a of 10 means a of 0 to 9. That means array consists of 10 elements, which is start with 0 to 9. Like that, here top is equal to means that stack contains 3 elements, right? Okay, it always shows, important note point, top value always shows the number of elements present in the stack. I mean top is equal to 2 means here the stack contains 3 elements. If top is equal to 4 means the stack contains 5 elements. Top is equal to 9 means the stack contains 10 elements. Okay, because the stack start with a 0. Here deletion of element. See, for the purpose of deleting an element from the stack, we have to decrement the top position by 1. Means whenever we change the top value from 2 to 1, obviously the element is deleted from the stack. Simply we cannot do any kind of things here. Just we are going to decrement, we have to decrement the top value by 1, then automatically the above element is deleted from the stack. See here, value of top will get decremented by 1 whenever an element is deleted from the stack. In the following stack, after deleting 10 from the stack, top is equal to 1. Here if you observe, here top is equal to 2 because we have 3 elements in the stack, 9, 7, 10. So top represent 2, right? 2 means which contains 2 elements. Now we are going to delete an element from the stack, means we have to decrement the top position by 1 because top is equal to 2. So we have to decrement the top position by 1, means 2 minus 1, 1. So top is decremented from 2 to 1. So whenever you have to decrement the top position from 2 to 1, it automatically the top value of 10 is deleted from the stack. So now stack contains only 2 elements, 9 and 7. Top is equal to 1 means it contains 2 elements only, which are 9 and 7. So there is no need to do any kind of things for deletion of a stack. So we simply just decrement the top value by 1, automatically the element is deleted from the stack. Next, here top and its values, here top position and status of the stack, 2 headings. If top position is minus 1, once again top position is minus 1, then we can simply say the stack is empty. And if top is equal to 0, means only one element in the stack. If top position is equal to n minus 1, then we simply say stack is full. Stack is full means the top position is n minus 1. I mean, if n value is nothing but maximum number of elements possible to place into the stack. Suppose the maximum elements stack position are 10. So if we start with 0 to 10, what is the value? 9. I mean 10 minus 1 means 9. Here n minus 1 means 9. So whenever the stack reaches to its maximum value, I mean n minus 1, then we simply say that stack is full. If top position is equal to n, then we call it as overflow. Overflow means there is no way to place the elements into the stack. These are top position. See, we simply observe minus 1, 0, n minus 1. Minus 1 means there are no elements into the stack. 0 means only one element. Instead of 0, we can also say that whenever the top value is 0, then we simply say the stack contains only one element. N minus 1 means stack is full. Full means the maximum elements which are possible to place into the stack is 10. Let us suppose 10 is nothing but n is equal to 10. Okay, one by one we can place the elements into the stack. What is the number you get? Top 9, because 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 0 to 9 means 10. So whenever you reach the value of n minus 1, that is 10 minus 1, 9, then we simply say the stack is full. That means stack is full. Suppose if you reach n means it is overflow. Overflow means the stack is full and there is no way to place the elements into the stack. Okay, these are the positions of the stack. Once again, -1 means it always represent an empty stack. -1 means initially the top value is treated as -1, that represent empty stack. 0 means top stack contains only one element. N-1 means it is full. N means it is overflow. Okay.